So instead of doing this at a platoon, as before in the last training, we'll just try to work on our inter-platoon movement. One sec.
Does that include driving?
Right. Say again?
Does that include driving?
That will include driving.
We need that.
Anyway, this will involve, combined arms, so we'll get wolf back.
Number 1, reading multiple air contacts heading your way.
Okay, everybody maybe want to get down.
Be that from the one?
We got contacts.
Okay,
Your contacts.
Looks like that training might not be...
Okay, spread up. Yeah,
Take cover away from anything explosive.
Where should we grab AA?
No, not yet.
No, we've got AA at the airport.
We could just get on the 50,000 tons.
Spawn 6 and Spawn 2, be advised, I am now down to 4 men.
really
Over.
Copy that. Keep them up against, get them to the wall and get them to lie down. We've got air attack coming in.
Copy that, it's already happened.
Yeah, not next to the exploding vehicles, I don't think.
That's far end of field.
Okay, Spartan
Oh, good idea.
let's see if we can get some anti-air up, if need be.
Copy that. Spartan 1, Spartan 2, if you can get to the VAS box, feel free to grab some anti-air. We're allowed to engage enemy targets.
Excellent. I need to nominate you to put up some anti-air.
Flash, those are dead. Both of them are dead.
I know. That's why we're getting anti-air. Jesus, I hope that's not stalled.
No, that was Nephons. Well, let's keep eyes on these jets. Give warning when they're coming around again.
Flash, grab the 50.
Do anything, grab a stinger.
Spartan advised that they advised by Call and Storm to take care of the enemy jets, but there are supposedly more contacts incoming from the west.
Copy that. Spartan 1, Spartan 2. Out copy.
Guys, Spawn 6 on it.
Can we form up on the western side? We have reports of enemy contacts flooding in from the west.
Fall back, there's a lot of armor coming in from the west, so fall back to the terminal, over.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, reports of...
Company bounding.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, ignore the air, we have Storm coming in to deal with that. We have enemy armour and enemy troops coming from the west, attacking the terminal. Gets formed up, let's get out and set up a defence. That is...
Six, one of it.
Send it one.
Is this a defensive or a fallback, over?
This is defensive, we are going to defend the terminal.
Okay, Spartan Viper, did you copy last? The fall back to terminal, over?
Copy that, we're just stacking up in some 18 and we're going to make our way to the terminal.
I have no idea.
We're going to grab,
Copy that,
just
Karina.
grab 84.
Right, 1, 2, we've got paratroopers in the air, we need to fall back and defend the terminal building. Right. Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we're not defending this area, we need to get mobile and we need to fortify the terminal building. Get your men organised and let's get them moving. Terminal is northeast of this position.
This is Phoenix 1, the advisory of a T-100 in the AO. What's one of my guys, over?
Viper to Spartan, send it.
Firing as soon as you are capable. Let me know. We'll begin falling back, over.
Copy that, organising the men, we're going to make a beeline to the terminal and hold there. 1, 2, I have a situation report, are we ready to move?
This is 1, we're getting Oscar Mike now, over.
Copy that.
You to be following me as best you can, please. This is Phoenix 185, on us head to
Incoming artillery.
with you guys as well, over.
User disconnected from your channel.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we're going to use the interior of the airfield to move because that's going to give us the best cover.
Spartan West, can I get a sit rep to have a casualty? This is now over.
Guardian, this is Spartan. We are currently, Oscar Mike, on foot, getting to the terminal. We pulled up our casualties, making our best way there. On the ground, guys.
Guardian Viper.
Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we need to get and secure that terminal. There are enemy paratroopers getting there first.
Copy that. Should have friendly force stationed at the terminal.
Just took a hit with the
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, even though we're doing this in a quick fashion, we can still use the cover and we can bound for protection. Don't know where the enemy are to our west.
Spartan 1 to Spartan 2, we're going to be taking up a position in the cargo containers to your immediate north, over.
They're using one system.
Spartan Viper, message over.
Viper, this is Spartan, send it.
Be advised, the vehicles took heavy casualties pushing out. I've got mass casualties and we're falling back to your security point now, over.
Copy that. We are within a couple of hundred yards of the terminal in the break.
Grid 144164.
Okay, we are then going to use this ground to cover the open ground as fast as possible.
Airport terminal, over.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we have a lot of open ground to cover between us and the terminal.
Okay, Spartan Viper, I've called in Wolf, but they might take a while since they're still to the southeast, over. As of now, use smoke to mark an enemy.
Regroup on my location, grid 144164. We're currently under the northern side of the container building. Sorry.
Guardian Viper, green smoke marks current friendly position with dealing with wounded, over. Copy. Guardian requesting fire support on green smoke, over.
Come, quick.
Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we are going to waypoint on the control tower adjacent to the terminal.
What copies of it?
The ground is fairly open, but there are small walls and there are bushes, so we just need to bound across. 1, 2, are we fit to move?
Copy that, 6, but my team is a little scattered, over.
Copy that. If you let them know of our rally point, which is the ATC tower near the terminal, we'll push together as a platoon. We just need to cover this ground as quickly as possible.
Copy that, Spartan 6, already done, over.
In fact, we need to keep moving.
Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, let's get moving. Keep good spacing.
Guys.
Guardian Viper, message, over.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, use the walls to cover your approach. We don't know how well occupied this terminal building is.
Eyes on enemy armor at the end of the airfield, pinning some Vipers, trying to get back, requesting cap support from Storm, over. Copy that. If you want to, you can just call them directly on 44.4, over. Understood, over.
Copy that. Did you hear the spawn, Johnny?
Right, 1-2, we'll form up at the ATC tower, catch our breath, and then we'll push into the terminal.
Spartan 6 is to Spartan 2. We have eyes on a married north of our position.
Copy that.
I'm with you.
I'll call something to take a lot of fire at the moment.
Spartans AT, get them prepped. We have a married to our north.
Yeah, Britain's on there. Copy that, Spartan 6. We're currently going to try and take a position up on the roof.
Copy that. Spartan 1, how copy?
Back up. Right, the moment you get up here,
Go ahead,
on
over.
your belly.
We've been pinned at the ATC by a married. We're trying to take that down, so if you can take cover before we get to this position, it may be safe to wait for that man to be taken out.
Put your leg to your weight, walk up.
Never mind, Spartan 1. Spartan 1 is 6. This is also a time where you can recommend full cycling.
I see.
2, this is 6. How's that AT coming?
Negative, I'm getting no response from his AT. He might have been, he has been taken down in the interior of this building. The air control tower is being attacked. Over.
Copy that.
Get back, clear massive backlash.
Alright, kill it, get back.
Dealing with mass casualties, most wounded, approximately 3 Vipers remain with 4 wounded, over. Copy that, over.
Hit reload to take the safety off from that thing.
Spartan actual seems to be down, over.
350.
Viper received, over.
Okay, let's not hang around here. If it's clear, let's get through to the terminal.
Smoke out.
Back up, he's back up.
Yes, immediately.
Yeah, I'm worried we're all in one place here. As soon as we get cover, we need to break the ground and get to the terminal.
Pat, feel free to just call and stall and everything on 44.4.
You're going to need to make your way.
Copy
I
that.
pretty much told them,
I just want to get us into that terminal.
yes. I just need to pump myself for more things.
Yeah, same man.
6 feet wide, one just bring the terminal building over.
Copy that. If you can give cover to everybody else getting in there, once we're in there, it should give us a bit of security.
Yeah, roger that. We'll try and get to the roof if we can, over.
Okay, don't put yourself in harm's way for the sake of it. We're going to get difficult to be resupplied here.
At least back is down, he's dead.
No, Leaf is disappeared.
Okay. No, Leaf is dead, he's respawned.
Copy that.
Alright, 2, as soon as you're mobile, we need to hoof it across and get into the terminal, which we can then defend a lot more easily than we can hiding behind this tower.
Running.
Right. Pushed into the terminal, Pat. We're going to try to push past you here with some wounded.
Yeah, I'm right here. Alright. Yeah, I've got most Spartan in there, it's just a few of the wounded. It should be clear passage. Marid's taken care of.
Spartan 2, over.
Right.
Yeah, send it to.
Already inside.
We're currently down to 3 men. Leafback has been...
We're currently down to 3 men. Leafback has been teleported back to the starting area. Over.
Copy that. If you can just form up with the rest of Spartan, we'll treat ourselves as one big squad, basically defending our area.
fire!
Right, Spartan 2, let's go back to the bottom floor.
Yeah. Setting up rules, landing it out, being firm start.
Guardian, this is Wolf from 32, I'll copy. We're gonna get a sit rep on any locations, over.
Oh my god, that actually worked.
Okay, guys, now at the terminal, it's not over. We're still under attack.
Copy that.
I've got all the men that I've got. Right, they're all the men I have.
Guardian, this is Spartan, how copy?
Send the Spartan over.
What's the current situation on enemy direction? We got a bit disorientated on our way across here.
Yeah, copy that. I don't know a lot more than you do.
Copy that. We'll set up a 360 as best we can in the terminal and just keep the sectors covered.
Copy. CSAT was attacking from the west as far as I know. Over.
Right, Pat. I've got CAS set up right here in this other room in front of us. And I've got Viper 2 set up watching southeast. Viper 1 is currently up on the roof trying to cover 360 best we can. I'll shift them towards the
Spartan 6, this is Spartan 2, over.
Hold it too. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess predominantly I think the enemy troops are west, but the paratroops I saw were definitely northeast. So between us, we just need to get 360 around here as much as possible. I don't want to put everybody up on the roof because there'd be a nightmare if we take casualties up there.
So you want to put Spartan on the west?
Yeah, if I get Spartan spread out across the rest, and then if you can kind of take north and east really to up from the rooftops, will give us our best coverage.
Enemy armored convoy heading to your direction. We are heading from the north.
Oh, we've got armour coming in from the north. Spartan 1, Spartan 2, can I get us, as to our best ability, covering the western edge of this building?
Need a medic. That friendly's coming in.
Spread out. On copies, over.
2 copies, over.
Okay. Also, don't put everybody up on the roof. Let's spread them over the ground floor as well. We've got Hascos down here.
On the western edge of the building. We are now covering the ground floor on the west. Use the Hascos.
Also, Spartan's latest intel is we may have armour coming in from the north as well, but they will flank round to come at us.
We are now taking positions in the Hascos of the northwest edge of the terminal building. Be advised, we are expecting enemy armour from the north. Over.
Alright, understood. Well, they're not automatic, they're manually triggered.
Stop bleeding.
Yeah.
Visual close, Pat.
Well, most of them made it.
Contact. Solid copy. Can you secure him for now? Over.
On me, Johnny.
Man.
Well, that was exciting.
Spartan 6, this is Spartan 2. We are taking contact from the north. At the moment, it is currently infantry. Over.
Copy that. As soon as it's in distance, engage, treat everything as hostile.
Exposed part of the building.
Send it back over. I've got what appears to be an AF soldier inside the terminal. Over. Good copy. Is he friendly? Yeah, you're unarmed and currently ungeared. Over.
Take him captive for now until we know what's happening.
6-1, over.
Send it one.
Advised currently non-interactable. Over.
Just
disregard, I was going to report in an armor contact, apparently it's been a signal, over.
Okay.
Copy that. My favourite kind of armour.
1 out.
Using an MX.
Okay, sounds like we're taking rounds.
Deploying Hunt IR.
Spawn actually, this is Phoenix. We have a friendly wounded person, over.
Can I get an ETA
Copy
on
that.
the arrival on the airfield, over?
We are about 1.2 clicks out. Over.
He's a NATO
Copy
person,
that.
over.
We get CSAT to our west.
Okay,
and,
yeah, get him secured and get ready to cuff him if he looks like he's going to have problems.
Copy that. You better make it count.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, this is 6 out, copy.
1 copies, over.
2 copies, over.
Any eyes you get on any significant armour threat, we have CAS on standby so we can lock it up.
Heads down.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Just downwind.
Oh dear.
This building doesn't collapse, does it?
I hope not.
Spartan Viper, this gunner 32, and need an assessment. Can we hold here or should we fall back, over?
This is Spartan. We have good coverage looking north and west. As long as we don't get significant armour threats, we should be able to hold.
Copy that.
Guardian, this is
Viper
Storm.
Guardian, last confirmed, over.
Armored or wheeled vehicles coming up from the south on the MSR towards the air.
NATO friendly is secure. He's okay now, over.
Spartan 2, Spartan 1, do we have any eyes to the MSR heading south? We've got reports of wheeled vehicles.
Teams report they can hold against infantry, anything bigger, and we're going to need to fall back, over.
Copy that.
Actual, this is
scrub that, Spartan, we're not going to worry about the south. Viper, got them.
Guard, this is Storm.
This is Phoenix. The NATO chap just shot an unarmed AAF friendly hostage, possibly, over.
Send a stump.
It looks to be too Hamish now on the south side of the airfield.
Good, copy.
Viper, this is Spartan, how copy? Viper, actual, this is Spartan, how copy?
Go for Viper actual.
Viper, have you got good eyes to the south for this reported armour coming in?
Negative, trying to shift to set up recon. My guys are at the base of the building. Over.
Copy that, I'll see if I can put any of my Spartans on the roof to get eyes south.
I mean, I've got a stick.
Spartan 1, how copy?
Send it over.
From your position on the roof, have you got much in the ways of eyes south?
Guardian, this is Wolf on 32.
Stand by, over.
Send it, Wolf, over.
We have acquired a Bradley and requesting location of enemy armor.
Good copy. Last we heard was coming in west on the MSR, over.
I am currently looking south, over.
Copy that. We have reports of armour column moving in that way. We have got Wolf coming to back us up, but it'd be nice if we can get early eyes on it, just for our sakes.
Roger that, I'll keep an eye out, over.
Spartan 6 out.
That could be a possible enemy helicopter as well.
Nothing would surprise me at this stage.
And the friendly NATO guy disappears, and he shot a unarmed AAF prisoner, probably.
Yeah, okay. It's a crazy day.
Crazy day indeed.
This would be really good if I was running at more than 6 frames a second.
I think so. I'll say what frames I've got.
I can't get anything because I only get a frame update every 500 milliseconds.
6. Do you have any info on the helicopter?
Guardian.
They look like Link. They look like, well, as far as I'm concerned, anything in the air, we're leaving that to storm, okay?
You heard it, so leader's taken over from me.
Okay, I've also had reports that we may have stuff coming up the MSR to the west, but we've got that covered from there.
So we're just defending until...
Well, Guardian's just asked me what he thinks our chances of holding out from a further assault are, and my question is, where the fuck do we fall back to from here anyway?
Well, yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, this is a semi-indestructible building, and it's our best bet of surviving artillery and anything else that comes at us.
I mean, we could. It's over a fucking airfield in the open. That would be great.
Might as well stay here. It's got GT3, everything.
I bet there's a couple of cases of Bourbons sitting around somewhere.
Whoa!
That's the GMG. Leave back.
Okay, Spartan Viper, the plan is we need to leave as still enemies pouring. Break. Which means we will move northeast to the military compound and from then east to Tellison military base where we'll get picked up, over.
I have a plan.
Copy that. Are we moving now with immediate effect?
Direct north.
Yeah, copy that. Enemy air seems to be either on the run or destroyed, so this might be the best time, over.
You have a battery.
Viper 6 copies, all Be interrogative, how are we making the move over?
Bearing 3
with a lot of smoke and pounding, probably.
Copy that, Vic.
6, this is 2.
Alright,
One of my guys has spotted a civilian, possibly a pilot. Any info on that? Over.
Well, we have new tasking now. Spartan 1, Spartan 2. How copy?
No copy, over.
We are now decided that it's time for us to leave here. Enemy air has taken a break, so we are going to take this opportunity to move northeast to the military compound, which I've marked up Spartan move. We're going to move along with Viper with a fuck ton of smoke to get there, and from there we're going to move to Telos to get extracted. Spartan 1, Spartan 2, if you can get your men ready to move, and we're going to be moving with almost immediate effect. Our route is we're going to push back to the interior of the airfield to do it as well. We're not going to head out on the outside.
Do anything. I've got 2 FPS and then I'd have to reconnect. What is it now?
Spartan 2, how copy?
Spartan, where have they gone? No, here they are.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, how copy?
This is 1, I copy all on your last, over.
Copy that. Spartan 2, how copy?
This is Spartan 2, 2IC, filling in for 2, Alcop.
Spartan 2, 2IC, did you get my last?
No, sorry, could you repeat? Over.
We are moving with immediate effect to the military base to the northeast. We are going to move along with Viper, covering each other with smoke. How copy?
Received and understood. Over.
Okay, get them in mobile, we're about to move out.
6.
You can do it though, might be cool for a sniper.
Right, let's move.
Oh, fuck that.
Go ahead, this is Storm.
Right, Spartan 2.
Permission to take out that long space that everyone I think just blew up.
Negative, still in the ridge, engaging the channel from the north.
Got mass casualty over here, not that way.
I have no clue what's going on.
Right next to you.
I suspect it's a weak, not an average.
We got Mike, we got Patman, and we got
Johnny.
Guardian Viper, we got a mass casualty currently at the terminal. Trying to see to it now, over.
Copy that, there's a Mirage to the north apparently.
Pat's down.
Yeah, I just said
The
that.
Mirage
Solid
is taken out.
door.
Mike's
All
down.
medics
All
down?
call signs, the Mirage is
medics
down.
This is 1, we're going over.
With the wounded, we trained for this, over.
I need a medic, where's the medics?
You're gonna just drop in. Just drop in.
Contact Ranger close west.
Smoke out.
Get out of there, we're just moving to you.
Copy that. Malkovich, sit rep.
Stabilize and move, stabilize and move.
Someone try to
Was
pick up
attempting
Pat.
to do so, moving is first.
Guardian, Viper, Spartan 6 is down.
Yeah, I am bandaging him right now.
Oh shit, I didn't see, I wasn't looking.
I've got
Okay.
also.
Right, so basically, what we're doing is what we just trained the entire time. We're dealing with the mass casualties, we're bringing them to
Mike,
safety, we're getting
stabilize
them
them.
Yes, stabilize them. Very stable. I'll
Yep.
move him out of the way now.
Okay.
Right, Spartan 2, if you're not dealing with
Energy
anyone...
mic on
Spartan
stabilizing.
32, be advised.
Maybe trying to
Spartan 6
leg in the head.
currently knocked out, over.
Excuse me. Pat should be stable, Crystal.
And Mike's now bleeding out of an arm.
I am in really
Have a
bad
moment,
pain.
Pat, and then wake up. Okay, if you're not helping the medics, don't stack up near them. Let's not
Do you need morphine? I'll stab you one.
From this is Guardian 32, a copy of that.
Yeah, well, we need to get them up first.
We're trying to exfil to the Telos military
Come on,
base.
Mike, don't die on me right now.
I cannot
Need
give you
you to-
details
need you
though,
right
so
now,
we
we need
might
you.
need to pick up there in about 10-15 minutes.
Bandaging head right now. Anything else, it's not me.
Okay.
Guardian Spartan 1 on 3-2, over.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Spartan 1.
Give him morphine, got it.
Be advised, Spartan actual is down.
6, this
One
is
more
2.
man.
Do we have a go
Yeah, copy
for
that.
the
That was
Spartan
one
move?
thing.
Hi, Mike. Welcome back to the world.
6 is currently down. I'm speaking with Guardian now.
Military base.
I got Pat over here.
Will arrive in 10-15 minutes. Over.
Pat stable.
Okay.
So Guardians say again, we're moving now, over.
Flash, what's the move order?
Hold on,
northeast
end.
Yeah, copy that if possible.
What does he need?
We can't stay here.
We'll get them to go and then we'll...
Roger that, Spartan's commencing its movement.
You want to take the front?
Right, we're going now, so we need to smoke out to the northeast and we need to start moving.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we are heading to LZ Alpha. I don't know the situation of the enemy, so it may be better to head up to our Spartan move marker to use that as cover to cover across.
Johnny, you stood up?
Start moving northeast now, Viper 2.
Viper, this is Spartan, how copy?
Send message over.
Your extraction route, are you extracting straight to LZ or are you going to move up to the military base at the top of the airfield first?
I was gonna follow in your footsteps, Spartan, over.
Copy that. Spartan move marker is where we're going to rally and then hopefully we'll have a shorter distance across to get to the LZ.
Understood, over.
Spartan's Oscar Mike now. Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, we got Spartan move marker, let's get going, we can't stay here.
Place one and leave it, or place one and screw it?
Run you, Pat. I'm the only medic with you at the moment.
Copy that.
I mean, like, Butters and still here, but it's only passed away.
Right, so we're on call fast here. Get the go order.
Hey, close.
Hey.
There.
6, this is 1, be advised, we've started moving now, we're not going to stop until we get the Spartan move marker over.
Copy that, I'm going to head up with Viper in your footsteps.
Oh, fucking hell! Pop smoke! Pop smoke! Hey, pop
This is Spartan 1, be advised, we've got contacts front, close over.
Copy that. This is maximum aggression, let's just bust through these guys.
Where are you, Pat?
Spartan Viper, we're following your footsteps, over.
No.
Copy that, Viper. We've got reports of enemy to our front. I've got Spartan acting aggressively to punch through them.
Understood, over.
Be advised, Spartan aggressively.
Well, we're going live.
Hit attack!
I'm on you, Pat. I'm not going to stay right next to you, just in case.
Right, back on our feet, let's get moving.
Not direct, that's what I'm here.
Yeah, watch out for shrapnel though.
Alright.
You down? Killick's down, I'm going to get him. Pubs. Got you, Killick.
William.
Got you, Killick.
Wolf Guardian 32, over.
Just keep going.
Copy, Wolf. Copy, Guardian 7. We're moving northeast to the military compound. If you can stay on our northwestern flank, there's a shield, over. Copy that, over. Spartan Viper, if any of you have casualties that need to be moved, just ask Wolf if you can load them in the Bradley, over.
Copy that. Spartan out.
Okay, over.
Behind this tree, Zed.
Let's go.
Okay, we got
Cover.
Hey,
Can I have a medic, please?
That's Spartan 1, Spartan 2. Medical situation, we have medics in the Bradley moving up with us with Wolf.
Guardian, this is Wolf on 32, on copy. Send Wolf over. We just picked up Johnny, over. Good copy. Is he stable, over? Yeah, he seems to be talking to us, yeah, over.
push on the Spartan move marker as soon as
Copy that. Meet up at the spot move marker. Copy that, over.
Very quick breath here, hit the dirt. Pray to God we don't get shot while we're here.
Cover for Spartan 1 while they're pushing up.
Can do.
Alright, cancel last, they're getting into Wolf, it seems.
User joined your channel.
Or not.
Okay, Spartan Viper, can I get a sit rep? How many wounded do we have over?
Copy that, I'll get back to you as soon as I have numbers. Spartan 1, Spartan 2, what's our situation as a force? Have we got many wounded?
Pat, we're getting shot from the west. Don't sit there, don't sit there. Move, move, move.
Wolf, this is Viper, south-southwest.
This is 1, we have no casualties, half of us are at the marker, half of us are a couple of hundred metres away, over.
Copy that, current contacts seem to be coming from the west.
Six, this is 2, we seem to be all good, over.
Copy that, get formed up around the Spartan move marker, we're not going to be here long, we then got pushed onto the LZ.
Copy that, 6, we'll be moving over there now.
Copy that. Spartan, do not move yet, we're going to hold this place until we're all here, and then we're going to move as a company.
Wolf, this is Viper. Be advised, all friendlies are out of the AO. Appreciate the assist, over.
Copy that, Viper. We are... Hostile tank.
Wolf, Viper, hostile tank approaching the hangars to our east, over.
Copy that, Viper.
Tank is moving around the hangars now, he's moving around the hangars.
Right, get on the north.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, situation report.
This is 1, we're currently holding at the hangars near the mark, over.
Copy that, have we got anything we can do against that tank?
We have very little we can do against an MBT, over.
Copy that. Viper, this is Spartan, how copy?
Good copy, Spartan. This is Viper 2, over.
Spartan are currently pinned. We have nothing that we can do against that tank. Has Viper got any capabilities on that?
That is a negative, over. We've probably got about the same as you. Advising, Wolf's just trying to reload toes at this time. We'll... AAF tank has been neutralized.
Good copy, Wolf. Guardian, this is Spartan, how copy?
Pat, Guardian is down, over.
Copy that.
Viper, this is Wolf on 32, how copy? Good copy, Wolf, send over. We have javelins in the back of our Bradley if needed.
Wolf, this is Storm. Read more vehicles.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, be aware the enemy armor threat is down. We can get round to a defense.
Read more vehicles at the main terminal.
Copy that on route.
Roger, 6, we'll position ourselves now.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, I've also heard that there are more vehicles that are coming in via the terminals, so we may need to get moving.
Side of the terminal.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, new Spartan move mark on the map.
Spartan Viper, can we secure an LZ closer to here?
Guardian, this is Spartan. I've marked up a potential move marker which was going to be to give us maximum cover from the enemy. I don't know if that end of the buildings would make a better LZ up on the MSR.
Copy that. I was thinking if we take the military compound just in front of us, the inside is covered by the Haskell's, over.
Copy that. Copy that, Guardian. I'll get Spartan 1 to secure that now.
Phoenix, this is 1 on 85 over.
32, copy of.
Spartan 1.
We have
Would LZ Bravo be
4
sufficient
casualties on my
space for
current
you guys to
location
pick us
from
up
another
over?
team over.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, check the map.
Not all at the same time, but one at a time.
Yeah. Spartan 1, Spartan 2, check map. We now have LZ Bravo in the military compounds next to Spartan 1. If you can get yourself and get that area secured, we'll get the helos in.
Roger that, we'll push on.
Spartans, Viper, be aware, enemy infantry marked up on the map.
Spartan 6, be advised, Spartan 2 has now dwindled back, down to only 2 men.
Copy that. I'm making my way into the compound.
We need to move
Medics! Has anybody got any bandages? I'll run out.
Get into my backpack. Should be some.
Or if you can stick a bandage, actually.
Yeah, there's 11 bandages. Could you get 5 out? Sorry to be specific, but need to be later possibly.
Hold still. I don't know, how do we fix that shit?
Spartan 1's down at the moment. Just picking him up now, over.
Okay, Spartan Viper, we got the transport choppers coming into LZ Bravo right now, so we need to make sure it's caught.
Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, get into the LZ, secure it, and just get it locked down. Helicopters are en route.
We're clearing the buildings now. We'll need a wheelchair. I think he's got permanent spinal injuries.
Alright, let's not stay here, let's get into that compound.
6, this is 1, please confirm, is it LV Bravo that we're securing?
Yes, the helicopter's going to come down within the Haskos and get us out of there.
Good copy.
And you're back.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome, mate.
Alright.
Right, time's of the essence, guys. Heli's on the way, we've got to get this place secure. Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, get your men moving. We're going to be a hot extract here.
Spartan, this is Viper. Viper's got the area secured if you want to load up first, over.
Copy that. Spartan out. Right, Spartan 1, Spartan 2, Viper holding while we get in the choppers.
Okay, all cars, mount up. Wolf, as soon as everybody's out, you can evac through the east, over.
Spartan 1, Spartan 2, get into the helicopters as fast as you can. Spartan 6 down.
This is Phoenix, we're on the way as well, over.
Wolf, on 32, how copy? Send Wolf over. Where are we? Towards Fergus military base, that's French territory, over. Copy that, hello.
Way about. Yeah, get in.
6, this is 1, we're all mounted, over.
After that one. 2, are you mounted? 2, this is 6, are you mounted?
6, this is 2, we are mounted.
Copy that. Viper, Spartan are fully mounted.
Be advised, there doesn't appear to be enough room. Oh.
People could, if you've got the DLC, jump on the guns to free up space.
We have spare seats available in Martin.
We have 2 more jumpers, over.
Storm, Viper area, LC clear. Clear for second touchdown, over.
Another discount crystal.
See it. Press F. Press F.
Viper, we're in the air, over.
Copy that, Viper. We're RTV to the limits.
Wolf, this is Viper, we're out of the LC. There's a fallback, over.
About 4 kilometres northwest.
Is the new limits like the old limits? They've just moved all the booby traps around.
Yeah, we have to relearn it basically.
But it's now made out of one piece, so you don't fall between the pieces.
Okay.
Which I guess is a good thing.
That's a big
You just
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look in front of you, there is the new and upgraded Specimen Units, which will be our new home for the next couple of months. Thank you for flying with. Oh my god, everything is exploding up.
Yeah.